Hi guys, and welcome to Trucking Along with Kiersey. That's me, your positive voice in trucking. The video that I just did about attitude sort of combines with goal setting. So I wanted to talk about setting goals and knowing what it is you want and making sure you have a plan to achieve them. So we're going to talk about that when we come back. Hi, and if you're new to my channel, I want to say thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing, ring the little notification bell, because I want to see you out here trucking along. Woohoo! And if you do happen to see me, make sure you say, yo, Kiersey! Because I really enjoy meeting everybody, and it's really funny because even with the COVID and the masks, every once in a while somebody will look at me and be like, do I know you from do I know you from YouTube? I'll be like, yeah. And I'm shocked you recognize me without my makeup. Something that I think you really need to do is set goals for yourself and be realistic about them. Make a plan. If you have a goal where you want to go out, say, get a local job, and I have a local rookie video you can check out, then be realistic. What is it going to take for me to not only get my CDL, but get the training and the experience that I can then get the local job and be insured? The reason is that insurance carriers don't like to insure people that do not have at least 1 year experience. It's very difficult to find a rookie job as a local. Now, I know people are going to sit here and they're going to comment below and say, that's not true because I did it. Is it possible? Yes. Is it probable? Maybe not. Especially now with all this COVID stuff, there's a lot of local jobs that are being laid off, so that might not be what you need right now anyway. And you have to be realistic. If you watch that video that I made, I have videos, I have pictures of the really hard backing maneuvers and the smaller tight areas to maneuver that as a rookie it would be really hard and it could endanger your CDL. And I did another video protecting your CDL, which sort of plays into that. So you need realistic goals. Don't think that you're going to go to CDL school and come right out of CDL school and you're going to be able to be a truck driver, because you're not. All it is you passed a test. Sorry, but you have a lot of learning to do in between. And back with the attitude video that I was talking about, I met a woman that I was considering training, and she didn't realize I was considering training her, and she gave me this attitude of, well, I can't wait to meet my trainer because once I get my CDL, me and them, we're equal, and I'm going to tell them I'm not taking anything, and they ain't talking to me like I'm some little kid and I don't know anything. Okay. Well, bye-bye. It was nice to meet you, because when we're out here, I'm going to need to treat you like a child. I'm going to need to talk to you about things and dumb down things, not because I think you're stupid, but because we have our own trucker language and lingo and things that we have to be concerned about that normal everyday people driving their cars down the road, they don't notice. They don't pay attention. And if you don't believe me, then think, when was the last time you actually paid attention to a truck sign that said truck lane or clearance? People in cars don't pay attention to that stuff. But when you're in a truck, you need to observe everything. So when I'm in training, I'll be like, we'll pass a sign. What did that sign say? I don't know. Well, you better start learning. You better start paying attention. What was that bridge clearance? I don't know. How'd you know you could get under it then? So the attitude goes with the goals. Set yourself goals and then have the attitude that you're going to achieve those goals. Make a plan. If you have a backing issue, then if you have to go online and look at YouTube videos and You know, I was hoping that I was going to get a drone and I'd have a partner and I'd be able to fly the drone over top of the truck so that you could see the angles. Go to truck stops. If you really don't understand how to back up, go to a local truck stop. Watch them back up. Look at the point where their back tires line up with the space. And notice, are they turning their wheel now? Because at least if you start understanding angles, then you'll be able to better understand this. If it's the hours of service problem that you can't remember, then you're going to have to come up with a plan on how you're going to understand that. And again, whether that's having 2 or 3 different truck drivers explaining it to you, whether it's, you know, watching YouTube videos, whether it's asking somebody like me to, like, if some of my videos, I'll put my Qualcomm pictures up. Ask me, hey, do you have any videos where you actually displayed your Qualcomm? There are resources out there. A lot of people will say to me, well, they're brand new truckers and they don't know who to call. They don't know what resources to call. Well, then, you know what? Call up the main number of your company and say, hey, I'm having a problem with this trailer. Who do I contact? I'm having a problem with, you know, what payroll. Is there somebody there that I contact? Ask your fleet manager, your dispatcher. After a while, you start to learn, like at Prime, I can call the trailer shop and say, hey, this light keeps flickering on and off, and I don't think it's a fuse because it's just one light, and it doesn't seem like it's a bulb issue. Got any ideas? It's probably the wiring, but I'm just saying, that's just an example. You know, my tractor shop, I'll call the tractor shop and say, hey, white smoke coming out of my APU, wasn't doing it that last week. You got any ideas? Or, yo, I'm getting this error code. And they'll be like, oh, well, it's probably this fuse. And if you look at F5 and pull the panel out and, you know, you go and you check the F5. Sometimes that stuff will save you time. So have a plan. Have a list of resources. Know who to contact when you have issues. You know, if you don't have a good relationship with your trainer, then befriend other drivers that you can call. And this is easy at mega carriers because when you are in the terminals, get phone numbers of all different drivers, all different experience levels, all different fleets, lease ops, and company drivers. And then you have a good resource pool. I would put in I've said this several times, so sorry if you're getting bored of it, but it was so important that I had a list of contacts in my phone, and I would say, Tom drives days, Jill drives nights, Eric drives days. So 24/7 I had people I could call. It was really important. And I'm going to venture to guess that people, like on YouTube, if you're a Prime driver and you really have an issue, message me, email me. I'll give you my phone number. We can sit here and talk, and we'll try to figure out the problems. You know, Twisted Big D is another one. If you check out his channel, he's a Prime driver. But I seriously doubt most of the people who are out here on YouTube want to help people. There are some that all they care about is trying to get referral bonuses, but most of us really want to try to help people or prevent people from making our mistakes. So we're going to try to guide you or give you any kind of information we can. Now, are there some jerks out here that just want to laugh at you? Of course there are. And you know what you say to them? Well, don't you feel so special? Oh, you wanted to make me feel like crap? Well, I already felt like crap, so I beat you to it. I already humiliated myself, and now I have to call you, and you don't want to help me, so, the heck with you. You just taught me that you're a worse person than I am, because you might know what you're doing, but you're a jerk. One day I'm going to know what I'm doing, and I'm going to be nice, and I'm going to help other people, and you'll still be a jerk. So anyway, I'm sorry. So have a plan, set some goals, be realistic. Don't be too hard on yourself. You are not going to be perfect in that space or that box. Even today, when I back into a door, I'm slightly angled to the left. Does that mean that I'm a horrible driver? No. Does that mean I can't get into a door? No. Do you know when you stop learning how to back? Never. Do you know when you stop learning how to do this job? Never. You're going to be learning for the rest of your career. I learn something new out here every single day. Every single day. Even at the same company for years, I learn something new every single day. So if you think you're going to come in here and go to trucking school and just, woo, take over everything, forget it. You're going to destroy yourself, you're going to destroy your ego, and you're going to destroy your career. So, attitude, you can do this, but be realistic. Because if you're not realistic, you're going to be deflated, and you're just going to not going to be able to do this. You're going to give up. You're going to get frustrated and you're going to give up. So have a plan, have goals, and if you fail, have a plan of failing. What am I going to do? How do I learn to fix this? What did I learn from failing the first time? How do I fix it to test the next time? Or whatever it is. If you didn't make that turn wide enough and you hit something, have a plan on how you're going to fix it later. So that's my speech for today. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the little notification bell, and I hope to see you out here trucking along. Bye.